What is going on, y'all? It's your boy back at it with another video. Today I just wanted to talk about tech school. So now you're in tech school, you graduated basic training, so now it's time to learn your job. So I am a medical technician. In the Air Force we call it an AFSC, and that is a 4.0 X1. It says Aerospace Medical Service. That is my job title. So our tech school is in Fort Sam, Houston. That's an Army base in San Antonio, Texas. So you're still in San Antonio. The weather's still hot as I don't know what. But in tech school, you get a lot more freedom than you did in basic training. It's like they not treating you like you in kindergarten, pre-K anymore. They starting to treat you like, you in high school, So it gets a little better, tech school. So my tech school, it was about 6 months long. We had a phase 1 and a phase 2. So phase 1 was in San Antonio, and that's when you do more so like, book part. Phase 2 is more so the hands-on. You working in the hospital, you going to the ER, you going to the ICU, you going to labor and delivery, all that good stuff. So so while you're in tech school, I know it's kind of new now. So you have one roommate. You're no longer in a big old bay with 50 other people. So you have one roommate. You can interact with the opposite sex. They're across the hall. Y'all on the same floor. So during the day, you go to class from 7:30 to 4:30, and that's all day, every day, class Monday through Friday. Your curfew is at 10 p.m. You gotta be in your door, sleep at 10 p.m. I'm going to say. On the weekdays, on the weekends, it was 11 p.m., 12 p.m. It was one of them. It was either 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. So yeah, on the weekdays you had to be in your room. If you wanted to have someone of the opposite gender in your room, you would have to have the door open. They got all types of activities on base. It's a bowling alley on base. They had something called the SAC Center. Like a student activity center, SAC Center. They had like pool tables, they had hockey tables, pianos, guitar, amplifiers if you played the guitar. They had a mail room, so you can get mail, you can send out mail, you can receive mail, you'll get a mailbox when you first get there. The first week is very boring. You're gonna sit through a lot of orientations. I had to do push-ups to stay awake. That's how boring it was. It was crazy. So, but the great thing about tech school is that you're in the Air Force now, and you're learning your job. You're learning what you're going to be doing in the Air Force. So that's real exciting. If you get my job, you gotta study, or you will fail, and you will get sent to somewhere else, to a different job, somewhere that you maybe can be successful at. So study, because there was a lot of people in my class that failed, got depressed, because they had to stay there extra, 6 weeks just to get into a different class. So it's very competitive. Make sure you study. I didn't fail any test there. I didn't fail anything. I wanted to get out as soon as possible into my first duty station and into my first job. So you could drink. If you're over the age of 21, you could drink in tech school on the weekends. You could leave base Monday through Sunday. You could leave base Sundays. You can go to church. They had a bus that would take you downtown San Antonio. That's real cool, just to get off base, see San Antonio, especially if it's your first time in San Antonio ever. So You get to go downtown. I think they called it like the boardwalk or the water walk, something like that. It's something down there in San Antonio, but it's real nice. They got a whole bunch of restaurants down there, a whole bunch of activities, movies, malls, a whole bunch of things you can do down there. So, you know, that's real cool. They also had something you call 29Bs. So I took these like for the last 6 weeks I was in San Antonio because, you know, I knew people in San Antonio. I had frat brothers in San Antonio. So a 29B is when you get to leave base and, you know, not have to come back at 11 p.m. or midnight to check in. So you could be gone, you know, pretty much the whole weekend. So you would have to get a hotel, or if you staying with family, you know, just put down you staying with family. I was staying with some frat brothers and stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't fucking with the 90 bros, a bunch of 80-year bros. Are you okay? I know people here
stuff. So yeah, I was gone. I was living it up in San Antonio those last 6 weeks partying. Like it was nothing. Like I was, you know, just living it. So yeah, that's phase one. So phase one, like I said, they not treating you like you in kindergarten anymore. They treating you like you in high school. You know, you still got a curfew, but you know they giving you a little bit more leeway, you know, whatever. So phase two, that's more hands-on. That was really exciting for my job, cause like I said, you know, we got to work in the ER, we got to work in the ICU. You know, I seen babies get delivered. I seen live C-sections. I seen live births. I've seen really, you know, sick people, diabetics who, you know, had uncontrolled diabetes. They were out of it. They weren't even at self. I've seen people on breathing tubes. I've seen people on life support. And I took care of some of those patients in phase two. So I'm still a student, but yet, you know, I'm seeing this stuff and getting to see what's my job gonna be, what's really going on in the Air Force, how we taking care of all these patients and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I know some jobs don't have a phase two. Some jobs, their tech school, their training is 25 days, 20 days. So it's very short. Like I said, mine was 6 months. My job, you have to take the NREMT, National Registry, to get your EMT certification. You know, you gotta get your BLS, Basic Life Saving Skills card. A lot of people failed that NREMT. It's not easy. You gotta study. It's not easy. So.
Did you study? Did you pass?
I didn't fail anything. I passed everything. I didn't come to play. It was not a game. So yeah, then you do something called skills, and that's like when you know, that's like you arrive to the state. They'll give you a scenario like you arrive to the scene, 22-year-old male shot. He has a sucking left chest wound. What do you do? And then, you know, you tell him be aside, the scene is safe. You know, I put my gloves on, see if he's conscious or not, you know. Yeah, you go through that, and, you know, you do everything you would do in a real life situation. So that was pretty cool, man. I really had nothing bad to say about tech school. I'ma just say don't get in trouble, because it was people there who was getting in trouble. I mean, it's okay to don't get caught. That's the main thing. Don't get caught. A lot of people was there getting caught. You know, there was people there underage drinking. It was people getting caught with people of the opposite sex in their room with the door closed. I don't know what they were doing, but people were getting caught. People were getting caught, and main thing is don't get caught. Stay out of trouble. If you're gonna do that stuff, don't get caught. Stay out of trouble. That's all I'm saying. So that's just a little bit about tech school. You know, if you got any questions for me, you know, you can always comment in the section below. You know, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and yeah, just, you know, if you got questions, you can DM me on Snapchat, Instagram, all my social medias is down below. And yeah, cause I really, you know, like I said, I've been in the Air Force for 2 years and like a half now, and I really enjoy it. I'm not complaining. If I'm not complaining, I have nothing to complain about. So yeah, use me, you know. If you got any information you want to share with me, you know, you can always share that. So I'm open, you know. So hey, thanks for watching. You know, peace.